Right, this is just to hear what it's like when she starts up. Wait until the glow plug warms up, which is very quick on this. That's her running. I'll take that pen out of the way so you can see it. Lights on. Right, just to so you can hear it, it's straight into reverse, no problems. I'm going to spin around in this car park and then we can go through the gears, and you can hear that she goes through the gears with absolutely no problems whatsoever. Now I've cleaned her, I don't want her to get her dirty. Okay, I'm going to accelerate hard now. I'm going to slow down a bit now because I'm coming to a really tight bend. Giving you a driving lesson, look. Well, I'm going to accelerate hard again now from second. What I'm going to do when I get round this corner is I'm going to be pushing it a little bit in third, and then I'm going to drop it down to second so you can see that there's no problems with the synchro there. So there we go. That was a sod's law. I'll do it here. And that wasn't, it was a problem. There was no problems there. I was just going a bit too fast to drop it in a second. Right, now I'm going to accelerate all the way up through the box. As long as I can get, as long as the traffic allows me to. Bound not to. Bearing in mind we never ever drive anywhere near us on the limit of this thing. But as you can see, the gearbox changes up and down with absolutely no problems. Now we're going to come to a roundabout where you can see it changing down, and then that'll be it. I'd love to take her down a little bit of dual carriageway and everything, but she's getting a bit dark now. Or it is getting a bit dark now, and my tea's going to be ready in a minute.
You wish.
Right, you can actually hear the little bit of a noisy diff as I'm coming down through the gearbox. It's nothing major, there's no clunks at all, she still pulls, no problems. And with the sort of mileage that this has got on it, it's got plenty of time left. Certainly won't keep up with fast cars, but if you, as I say in the advert, if you want to have a really fast car, then buy a Lamborghini. These things are more along the lines of just for tootling around, sitting at 70 on the motorway, didn't pull your caravans or your horse boxes, as I'm sure you already know if you're thinking about buying a Land Rover. Put it on me. Cut. Okay, I'm just going to do a virtual walk round of her, show you the damage, the bonnet damage you've seen, and I've put on the advert all together. That's no problems. Now, on this wing, there's a very tiny little scrape. Now I'm going to go into it. It's there, and it was some scrope walking down the road, obviously trying to have a go at keying it. but it is almost like a hairline, bearing in mind I've zoomed right in. Coming down this side of the car, you can see a little bit of oxidisation on the front of the driver's door there. As you come up, what you can see is just there, from there to the rear of the car, there, that little bit of trim is missing. Now, although I've tried, I can't find anywhere that does it. It's never bothered me, but it might be worth painting it black. Coming down the rear passenger door, down there it looks like someone's, that's not oil on the ground by the way, that's just water where I washed it earlier on today. That looks like someone's spat on it, but what we think it is bird's nest that has burnt right into the paintwork. It won't come out, never really bothered us, and that really does show it quite badly there, but it's not a real drama. Walking around to the back of the car, to the side of the car, there's no scratching there. A little bit of oxidisation just where the rear mud flap joins onto the body of the car, and it's very small, as you can see, just a couple of tiny dots. Still all very nice and clean. You can actually see how clean it is by the reflection that the car's producing with the caravan in the background. Round to the rear of the car, no problems at all, apart from a tiny little bit of rot just down there. I could hide that and I could rub it down and it wouldn't even need respraying because the paint's underneath it, but I'd rather show everything that's on. No dinks or dents on the back at all. Rear bumper, there's a little bit, I have rubbed it down and sprayed it, there's a little bit of rust right above the toe ball, actually on the bumper itself. I have rubbed that down and sprayed it, they all are like that. God knows why. That's that. A little bit of plastic there, slightly lifted, and the door actually rubs on it a little bit, but it's not a major drama. Right, I'm walking out onto the road now, so I've got to keep myself a little bit canny. And it's the same sort of affair on this side of the car, nothing major. A little bit of oxidisation down there where the mud flap joins, and a little bit on that door there, but nothing major whatsoever. And all the way around the car is exactly the same. Now the only bit of major damage that's ever happened is when the wall, which I'm going to show you at the end, fell on the bumper. It's pushed it back a bit. These things are made of, I don't know, titanium or something, because it just won't bend back out. I don't know what fault made it go. It doesn't rub on the wheel or no dramas like that. It's a bit of a pain. And that is what fell on it. Thank you very much, Mr. Hussain, or whatever your name is, and he's not going to pay for it, so I'm struggling to get anything out of him. If I do, I'll be quids in, eh? Other than that, no problems at all. You can see it's getting dark now. Just one other thing I wanted to show you. The 10-pack CD player that's in the car will go with the car if it meets the reserve. It's actually underneath the passenger seat. The head unit is here for it, and the remote control is there. You can actually move the remote control around and take it with you if you need to. But as you can see, it's a Kenwood KCAR 10. It's got all the shuffle and everything like that, so it's got everything that you need. I've actually fitted it, so it's not the best fitting in the world, but I'm sure it'll a couple of £100. Other than that, all nice and clean, lovely jobby car. One last thing, the first aid box, still complete, still in its right place, standard Landrover fitment. And the incline meter that's on the dashboard, that will come with it. Thanks very much.